Alright guys, I know I'm a little late to the party, but here's my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 1. So we start off with this amazing intro, by the way, leading into a cutscene from Dragon Ball Z, the original series, seeing the original animation. Then we get to fast forward in time, seeing Goku on his farm. Basically, he's working for money since Chi-Chi wants him to like get a real job for them to pay for stuff. You see the gap in animation change, how far we've come in animation is really shown here. I mean, this is what I wanted from Dragon Ball Z Kai. Honestly, I wanted the animation to be this level. This is what you see in like the old school Dragon Ball Z games such as Budokai 1, 2, and 3 in the opening cutscenes, and that's something I always wanted from Dragon Ball Z, the movie quality animation in a show. So right off the bat, I was really impressed with that, and we get to see a lot of Goten in this episode. Honestly, this was one of the best things about this episode for me. Goten is one awesome character, and I honestly like his Japanese voice. He seems like more of a kid in this series. He has a lot of a child's mentality, and it just gives this awesome adventure, reminding me of the original Dragon Ball, because they're fighting a snake, and yes, I think they could have obliterated a snake like within 10 seconds while looking for a gift for Videl for her wedding, and we do get to see him bonding with Goku as well. So I think Goten really dominated this episode, and I really like that. We also get a glimpse of Goku training, and yeah, he's training on Earth, but he doesn't want to be there. He wants to be training with King Kai, as he should be. We also get to see Beerus, and in this episode and in the series, he's going to be reintroduced in a different way. I guess it's for the people that didn't see Battle of Gods, simply because a lot of people didn't know that movie came out, since only maybe the hardcore fans and some of the lesser hardcore fans, not the casuals, saw that movie. It was limited in certain theaters, and it went to DVD release afterwards. So honestly, I kind of wish they didn't have to reintroduce him, simply because it's kind of backtracking for us, and it's going to take quite a few more episodes for them just to get past the Battle of Gods series. And it throws a lot of people off, honestly, because we all thought that Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods was canon, and that leads to questions as to if Resurrection F is canon. We also got a glimpse of Gohan, and he does look like the GT version somewhat, and I hope they unnerve him at some point, but Goten and Trunks really stole this episode. Goten especially. At the end of it, Hercule gives Goku the money, actually able to train now since he doesn't have to work for a living, which is great because that's over with in one episode. And honestly, as a longtime Dragon Ball Z fan, I always wanted more Dragon Ball Z. I didn't care if it was filler or not. This, even if it was him working, I really like this. I honestly really like this episode a lot. We also get to see a preview of what's going to happen next, and Vegeta's going to be taking his family onto a vacation. I'll be saving that for my episode 2 review. Out of 10, I would definitely give this episode a 9 out of 10. This is a must-watch series for any true Dragon Ball Z fan. You won't be disappointed. This is already 100 times better than Dragon Ball GT. The reason why it's a 9 out of 10 is simply because if you've already seen Battle of Gods, you're gonna have to wait till like episode 8 until they probably get past Beerus, or even longer, depending on how long they stretch out the fight and how well animated it is. So that's why I'm going to subtract the point, because I've already seen the movie. I already know where the story is going to go. Even if it is a retelling, it makes me feel like I just got hyped up to see the series, and then I have to wait some more. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and favorite the video, subscribe for more. I'll be coming out with more reviews. Keep an eye out. Peace.